And the Calgary Police Service also investigating one of the largest stolen property seizures in that city's history. $1.5 million worth of retail goods were recovered in 4 different locations. Kamil Karamali joins us now with more on this. $1.5 million. We talked about this earlier tonight. It's a heist like I've never heard of before.
And that $1.5 million is actually on the lower end of the scale. Police say they've been working to calculate exactly how much was stolen and how much all of that is worth. And at the end of the day, all of that could add up to as much as, if not more than $2 million. As for what those stolen goods are, well, let's have a look. You have some things that you might expect, things like electronics, TVs, gaming consoles, and lots of brand name clothing. But there's some bizarre items in there too. Things like a tanning bed, and we saw arrows and little knickknacks as well, like toiletries, shampoos, conditioners, perfumes. So a large variety of things in there, and police say even they're surprised with how many stolen goods they found there.
It is a significant amount of property. There is no question. You have 5 sea cans, essentially, and we all know how large they are, full of property, and it is astronomical when you start to look at the amount of merchandise that was there.
Camille, years ago, I had a brand new car. The 4 wheels and tires were stolen. And I wondered, why would somebody do that? And it wouldn't surprise me if it ended up in a place like this, which basically seems like a wholesaler for stolen goods.
That's right. Lots of stuff in there, Ian, and Calgary police are even calling it a growing problem in the city. They even have a name for it, calling it organized retail crime. And, as for how much it's costing retailers in the city, well, Calgary police didn't really have much of a number for that. But they did give us a number for how much it's costing retailers across the country. And that number, believe it or not, is $6.4 or rather $4.6 billion a year. So Calgary, seeing that it's such a big problem there, has even assigned a task force to combat the problem, and police say that task force was a big factor in today's bust.
Well, I think it's really important to understand this is not residential break and enter. This is complete commercial break and enter. Big businesses, some small businesses, and we are, as I said, going through 5 sea cans of property. I have located a number of victims already, so we're anticipating the release of that merchandise, and it's been going on since the 26th of January.
Now, one person has been charged. His name is Cody William Scott. He's 28 years old, and he's been charged with possession of stolen property over $5,000. He's expected to appear in court on February 8th. And Ian, police are expecting more charges of more people in this case, seeing that, one man couldn't possibly have done all of this.
Yeah, it's a big operation. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.